Today on WhatHiFi.com we're taking a look at the in-car audio tech in the brand new BMW 7 Series, including a new surround sound system from British speaker manufacturer Bowers & Wilkins. But before we get stuck into the new sound system, we're going to take a quick look at some other cool tech that you can find inside the car. The infotainment system in the 7 Series is BMW iDrive, which over the years has evolved into becoming one of the more intuitive and useful in-car systems out there. The focal point for iDrive is this 10.2-inch display, which lies across the middle of the dashboard. It's big and colourful and has a nice modern look, just like a small tablet or large smartphone. The display in the 7 Series has been a feature of the car for quite some time now, but it's the first time that it's been available as a touchscreen. Now, while it's nice to use on and off, once you live with it for a little while, you'll soon find yourself probably going back to the normal iDrive controller that's located in the centre console, which is much more intuitive to use. Now, besides your usual audio sources such as CD, tuner and Bluetooth audio, BMW have added a couple of music streaming services into the 7 Series. So there's Napster and Deezer, so basically you can go into your accounts and log in through the BMW, and then you can play and download tracks onto the sound system. Besides Napster and Deezer, you can also access Spotify through the new 7 Series. Now, this is done in conjunction with BMW's Connected app for Android and iOS. Once you're logged into your account, you can go through your own playlist and play your own tracks through the sound system, or you can navigate Spotify's playlist as you would do on a desktop computer and play their songs through the sound system too. So besides the touchscreen and the manual controls, BMW also gives you the option for £160 of adding gesture control. Now, we haven't had a great experience of this in the past. A few TV manufacturers have tried to implement it and it hasn't quite worked. But actually, in the 7 Series, it's not too bad. You can use your finger and twirl it clockwise and counterclockwise to turn the volume up and down. You can also assign a two-pointer gesture to skip track. And it's actually quite responsive and it works reasonably well. I mean, you look a little bit weird from the outside world swinging your finger around inside the cabin, but it's actually not too bad. For us, the main draw of the new 7 Series is the optional Bowers & Wilkins Diamond surround sound system. Made exclusively by Bowers & Wilkins for the 7 Series, the system's a £4,675 option, and it's the first ever Bowers & Wilkins in-car system to feature diamond tweeters. Now, these are premium drive units usually reserved for the company's high-end 800 series loudspeakers. Bowers & Wilkins uses diamond in its high-end tweeters instead of more traditional materials like aluminium or fabric because it brings more rigidity and better damping, and the company also claims that the diamond material helps to extend those higher frequencies. So the Diamond surround sound system is made up from 16 speakers. You've got 3 diamond dome tweeters in the front, left, centre and right. There's also a further 4 aluminium tweeters dotted around the back of the car and on the parcel shelf. There's 7 of Bowers & Wilkins' trademark Kevlar mid-range drivers within the car, and there's 2 subwoofers, one under each of the front seats. All the drivers in the surround sound system are hidden behind these beautifully finished speaker grills, which feature a special Fibonacci pattern, which not only makes them look pretty, but also allows more audio inside the car. So how does the Diamond surround system sound? Well, we did the bulk of our listening through the studio preset, which we found to give the most focused and precise presentation. Now, there's a real sense of solidity and cohesion to the soundstage. Vocals are really expressive and highs and lows are really tightly controlled. There's an impressive amount of bass weight too. There's real grunt when it's required from the system. But where we'd like a little bit more from the Diamond surround sound system is when it comes to rhythm and drive. It's not quite as rhythm driven sound as you get in rival systems such as the name for Bentley systems that we've heard. Also, those diamond tweeters, although the highs sound quite detailed, they're not quite as clear as what we've come to expect from the company's loudspeakers. But having said that, the Diamond system, it's a really capable system, and we're really excited to see where this relationship between BMW and Bowers & Wilkins goes next. If you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to click like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and you can also add us on Google+.